Andy's backyard is open and we are ready for you to play.
My name is Brayden, host of a weekly Disney news show right here on this YouTube channel. Only problem, I'm not really in Disney. Today is a little different as I've traveled down to Walt Disney World to take you inside the resort's newest addition, Toy Story Land in Disney's Hollywood Studios, starting right now. Good morning, everyone. Let's get the time on the screen here. It is currently 4:55 a.m. and I am heading to Hollywood Studios for the grand opening of Toy Story Land. All right, everyone, it's exactly 5:30 and we are headed to the front gates of Hollywood Studios. Here at the Hollywood Studios entrance, you can see there's no line for the bag check. And if you look right beyond the gates, you can see all the people getting ready to go into Toy Story Land. As you can see just beyond the gates, all clear skies, very, very good sign. I think yesterday it was a little rainy, so I think today we got a good day. I think Toy Story Land deserves a good day of a good opening with no huge rain issues. All right, and then walking up here. Organized line here. It's kind of stratified by each entrance ticket area. There's so many people already with Toy Story merch and they haven't even entered the land yet. So over here you can see the crowd, but then behind me this is partially the walking area for guests walking by. But now that we're getting to this point, I'm probably gonna go behind the gates. 5:45 update and the line is now past the gates.
Andy's backyard is open and we are ready for you to play. Our guest service customers will guide you directly to Toy Story Land.
The sun is coming up and the line is moving. The Dash 2 Slinky Dog Dash has already begun. Here we are heading into Hollywood Studios because Toy Story Land is officially open. Here you can see everyone fast walking to Toy Story Land as quickly as possible to check out the brand new land. As you just heard, they said that not just Toy Story Land, but other Hollywood Studios attractions will be open at 6:30 a.m., which is pretty early, pretty unprecedented, pretty awesome for some early morning Disney rides. Over here at the Toy Story Land entrance, you may see the Pixar Place sign is now taken down. It was taken down overnight. With the Pixar Place sign down, it is official that all the Pixar stuff's happening right down here at Toy Story Land. All right, everyone, we are here in the land, and as you can see over here, the line has already gone past the Woody sign. It's already past the Toy Story Land sign. That is the line for the Slinky Dog Dash, and there's also a separate line to take photos in front of the Woody Toy Story Land entrance sign. It's really cool being able to see all the incredible nighttime lighting in this land. One of the most underrated elements, in my opinion, and be able to see it as the land is opening. You can see the moon right here. Slinky just passed.
Toy Story Midway Mania!
It's just incredible, all the lighting in this land. I can't overstate just the level of theming. I mean, look right here. You have Christmas lights going over you that are lit amazing, and then they're tied to a Ticonderoga pencil right here. Just some genius stuff that went into doing this. As you can see, the sun is rising over Toy Story Land. The benches in Toy Story Land, Andy made out of used popsicle sticks. Now you might be saying this queue looks like a little much, going all the way to the Chinese theater, but I would beg to differ because as you go towards Toy Story Land, you pretty soon run into the Slinky Dog Dash itself. The Slinky Dog Dash runs right by the overflow queue. So while you're waiting in this long line, you get to see the Slinky go right past you. You get the best view with Slinky going just a few feet away from you right by. So in that way, I do think that the overflow queue kind of has a special experience to it, and very much unlike the Flight of Passage last year in Avatar, this seems like a very fun line to be in. So all these people coming around the merchandise cart here are actually in the queue for the Slinky Dog Dash. They've been waiting a while, and this isn't people walking into the land. This is the actual Slinky Dog Dash queue. This is how fast the queue is moving. This is how close you get waiting in line. I cannot stress enough the level of detail in this land. Now, I was thinking, what is gonna be the photo spot in this land? And I think I found it. This is gonna be the spot to get a photo in front of the Pixar ball. In fact, we're gonna do it right now. I don't know, maybe the people at Imagineering can actually see the future, or maybe they are just that good at creating what they dream of, dreaming it and then doing it. Because if you look at Buzz Lightyear right now, he looks almost exactly like the Imagineering concept art they dreamed up 2 years ago. And I'm not just talking about Buzz and how elaborate and perfect he looks, but also the sky right now. It looks so perfect. This land is so picturesque. Some people are saying compared to Pandora, this land is smaller, which is true. But all that really means is Imagineers had that much more time to put even more detail in every square inch in this land, and it pays off. All right, everyone, it is 6:30 a.m. and everyone is just automatically lining up for the Slinky Dog Dash because it is the ride and it is awesome, so I don't blame them one bit. But if you don't go in that line and you walk down to the Alien Swirling Saucers, you might be in luck because right now everyone is at Slinky, and as a result, Alien Swirling Saucers only has a standby of 30 minutes. Another area I think is going to be a great photo spot in the land is this Alien Swirling Saucer outside with the claw. Pretty cool. So you can see the sun rising over Galaxy's Edge. That's next year's land. Over here at the Toy Story Land restrooms, you can see the big box of Tinker Toys that are all over the land. 6:30 is a little early for some counter service food. I think this is the shortest the line's gonna be for it all day, so I think I'm gonna check it out. For the signage in Toy Story Land, you can see Andy tore some notebook paper to write Woody's lunchbox, what they're serving: grilled sandwiches, grown-up drinks, ice cream floats, dessert, and kids meals. If you want to save some time, mobile ordering is also available. If you look at this seating right here, it is a Thomas the Train track. Here you can see some giant Baby Bell cheeses and a Baby Bell cheese box and a toothpick and a piece of tape that have made this chair. In line here for Woody's lunchbox, you can actually take a menu and look at it up close, or you can look at the menu right up there. So when you're in the queue for Woody's lunchbox, you have a chance to admire the lunchbox itself, because Woody's lunchbox is a literal lunchbox with the lid being held open by a Woody's Roundup thermos. And then if you look at the posted menu, it is on the side of a juice box. And if you look at the characters to the left, those are graham crackers, and then you have Mini Baby Bell to the right, the sponsor for this counter service restaurant. And then the counter service windows themselves are Tupperware. And you might be wondering, if it was really windy, wouldn't Andy's lunchbox fall over? Well, actually, Andy thought of that. Because if you look here, that is a piece of Play-Doh he stuck underneath to keep the thermos and the lunchbox lid attached. For this umbrella facing the Alien Swirling Saucers, you can see Andy tape together the Star Command box and part of a Baby Bell box together to make the umbrella. I've just ordered my food here at Woody's Lunchbox, and as you can see, right over here, you have a half-open Baby Bell that a Green Army Man is holding. All right, so I'm about to get my food here, but if you look underneath the lunchbox, you can see the metal imprint, the metal casting, where when you make the lunchbox, and you know, on the other side, you can see the reverse. you can see the top of the lunchbox through the bottom of it. This is the level of theming we're talking about. Seriously incredible stuff. I got my food. Here we have Slinky going. And here we have the Mystic Power Punch and the S'mores French Toast Sandwich. So the S'more French Toast Sandwich is $7.99 and you get marshmallow and chocolate ganache stuffed inside a grilled custard smoked brioche encrusted graham cracker crumb crust. So this crust I think is the advanced part of the meal because there's a lot of elements to it. The French toast part, and then of course you have the chocolate ganache and the marshmallow inside. Now this is very, very sticky. I mean, it is marshmallows in there and melted chocolate, so you know it's gonna be sticky. But the good news is just feet away from the Slinky Dog Dash is the land's restrooms, so you can wash up and not have sticky hands going around the land. Now it's time for a taste test. So here we have the S'mores French Toast Sandwich, chocolate ganache and marshmallow. Let's go for it. So here's the thing with the S'mores French Toast Sandwich. In the middle, it tastes like s'mores, which is awesome, but what really brings it to the next level is that French toast and putting it all together. And I thought it was just gonna be overly sugary, but it's actually sugary, but also has some cinnamon taste to it. It has some taste to it. It's not just a sugary thing to eat. It actually has some good taste. So I think that might make it worth checking out for breakfast when you're in Toy Story Land. So here we have the specialty beverage in the land, the Mystic Power Punch, which is mostly Powerade, and I got it in the souvenir mug, and it is $16 for both the drink and the souvenir mug. If you don't want to spend $16 though, you can just get the drink and it's only $4 that way. The thing is, you can also find this cup, the cup only, over at the merchandise stand in the land. Somewhere down here, you have the claw and then you have an alien guy. I guess I'll have to drink to the bottom and find them. All right, everyone, it is time to try this beverage. Here we go. It has a little bit of that Powerade taste to it, but also has a little bit of like a Sprite taste to it with the lemon and lime, and I can definitely taste the tangerine. If you put that all together, I think this is a step up from the drink offerings in Pandora. In Pandora last year, a lot of the specialty beverages were just very, very sugary. This is sugary, but also has a taste to it, which just like the S'mores French Toast Sandwich, really brings it to a next level and makes it something worth buying and enjoying eating while you're in this beautiful land. Well, I got to the bottom, and here you can see, there he is, the claw. All right, everyone, it is officially 7:30 a.m. in the morning here in Toy Story Land. I just had a great breakfast over at Woody's Lunchbox. Currently, you can see the standby. Hey, and the wait time is 150 minutes, and the standby is outside of the Alien Swirling Saucers. Here by the Alien Swirling Saucers, you can see Andy put a post-it note on one of his Tinker toys showing where to go for Toy Story Mania. We aren't even 8 o'clock yet, and as you can see, it is getting pretty busy in Toy Story Land. I think word has gotten out about just how detailed and just how worth it this land is. All right, everyone, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this look at the opening day of Toy Story Land. This is just part 1. Part 2 will be the rest of the day. Hey, yeah, I did. It's gonna be so much fun. So basically what I'm doing right now is I am editing this video. You're seeing it. Oh, there's someone else. And then I'm gonna do a part 2 where you see everything that happens the rest of the day. It is only 8 a.m. and already all of this has happened. 300 minutes for the Slinky Dog Dash. It's not that long. I'm talking to some people in line, they've only been in it an hour and they're already getting into the main part of the queue. So I would say it is a very fast loading attraction, and I think it is worth getting in line for, absolutely. It is not like the Flight of Passage where you have some technical issues. Slinky Dog Dash is running at full capacity, 100%, and they're doing a great job. And the line you saw, it's moving so quickly, it almost just looks like guests are walking into the park. No, that is the queue for the Slinky Dog Dash. People have been waiting for a while, and you can actually see them right here. So we are out of the land now, and you can still see the queue. All you viewers I'm running into, thank you guys so much for all the support. Just meeting every single one of you has just been incredible. I'll talk to you guys soon. This is Brayden. Have a magical day.